guys, and welcome to this new appointment with my dreams tutorial. I told you in the previous episode that we would see camera movements. Big Before doing a tutorial on this topic, I want to finish this project of mine, so I will have more elements to do something more interesting. In the meantime, enjoy this off-screen preview. Today we are going to see another effect that I have included here. Hyperspace. It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but then I found a way and I'm going to show you. Some of you asked me, so I made this tutorial. Should soon appear on the screen, and I'm very satisfied with the result. This work is overloading my iPad and I had to split into two. As you can see, the first part is a video that I exported and added into a second Dreams project. Service information: on 11 October I will be in London, Barbican, at the In Motion event. I hope there will be some news about Dreams, but I'm not sure. Savage is present, but I don't think they will do event. If anyone is interested in meeting me, please write to me. However, for those not present, I will make a video recap of what I see at the event. But now go and start the one-up for today's video. To realize Hyperspace, we will need both Procreate and Dreams, of course, because we will need the drawing assistance that is still missing on Dreams. Savage! So let's start with Procreate. Canvas size 6500 per 4500 pixels. The first thing we are going to do is draw lines starting from the center and reaching the edge of the board in a somewhat random manner. To make them, we will have to find the center of the canvas. To find the center, since my background is black, I take a vivid color, my vector brush, and draw a dot. Choose a little size, and now we draw a dot. OK. With the moving tool, distance and speed at maximum, coupling and magnet active, I move the dot to the center of the canvas. The point will correspond to the vanishing point of the perspective guide, which I'm now going to activate. Let's see if I can hit the target. Perfect, we got assistance drawing in the center of the canvas. The dot I drew will live in its layer because we will need later on Dreams. Now I take a white color tending to white-blue, brush syrup, active drawing assistance on new layer and start drawing lines from the center. The brush size set at 5. Clearly, the more line you make and the thinner, the effect will be more beautiful. I start from the center and draw the lines so that they fill the entire canvas circle. I zooming and close the lines in the center. Very important. When I'm finished, on a new layer I will go draw a black line that leaves out only the final tip of the lines. The outline I drew I'm going to fill in. Okay, as you can see, this was used to cover the lines and leave out only dots. That will be the stars of my background. Now this procedure, in my case, I did it for once to get a fairly random effect. For a more realistic space background, drew a ring of stars. Now I open the layer I made in attendance to show you what I'm talking about. This is the end result, a ring of stars covering part of the canvas. This will be enough for me to fill the background with stars, without having to make more towards the center. We can now jump on Dreams to proceed to animate. New project and import the whole file from Procreate. At this point, if you are still awake, let's see how to animate Hyperspace. As a first, frame rate, again always 120. I convert the level into tracks and go to shrink the whole group, so that the stars are all visible on the screen. Ok. Background color black, and vamos! Now I pick up the level with the dot and take it over all the levels. My sweet little dot. I'm going to delete these layers that I don't need. Very important to delete tracks that you don't need. Sometimes Dreams can't render everything that's on the screen, even for an extra tracks. First of all, in the layers where I have drawn the lines, I modify the anchor point and move it to align with the dot. With the Move tool, I set the end point of the timeline to 4 seconds. Now I move the anchor point of the layers with the lines. I move it to align with the dot. Ok. Now for the other layers. Great, everything is set. As we will see now, there will be the only elements to move, with the layers covering the lines. We will work with mask, blur and opacity. These layers will gradually blur and disappear. First, however, I must apply a mask to these layers, so that it does not show, but covers the layers below. To show it better, I modify the background color. And for each black layer, mask layer, invert. Ok. As you can see, all that remains visible are just the stars. This is also because if there were some element behind the stars, it would still be visible. Having arrived at this point, I go to make sure that the whole group has its anchor point at our cute little dot. Ok, great. This is because I will then have to go to duplicate the groups and shrink them to fill the background with the stars. Now we start to animate the stars. At the point I set on the timeline at 4 seconds, I go to enlarge the layer. And already this gives you an idea of the results. Let's do the same thing with all the levels and try to replicate the initial image to achieve a consistent speed. Okay, let's do a first run, and from this we should already have an idea of the final results. Let's make it full screen, and then we'll work on the layers that cover the stars so that they slowly fade away, allowing us to see up to the center of the image. In the layer with the mask, go to 4 seconds on the timeline and adjust the blur tool and the opacity tool. Start with the blur filter and set it to 100% at 4 seconds. Okay. Now apply the opacity filter at 4 seconds and set it to 0. Now for both filters, move the starting point to 3 seconds. Okay, now let's try it. It arrives too late. Let's try at 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, much better. Great. Same procedure for all the other layers. And here it's our hyperspace effect. Now I'm going to duplicate and shrink the groups to fill the entire background. To add some variety, invert the groups so the stars will appear in different positions. Okay, we'll try for the final results. And great! Before we say goodbye, I had a flash starting from the center. Okay, great. Once again, We managed to finish an amazing project today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you didn't understand in something, write in the comments. And